So in this video, we are going to talk about Adobe Spark and Qualtrics, and these are two of the web services that we use for the MedEd video project. So I have Adobe Spark opened up, and I actually have the point of care station page that we have opened up. Adobe Spark is actually free. Anyone can sign up for it. You just you Google Adobe Spark and basically click sign up for an account, and it's completely free. And it's fairly user friendly to use. So we basically, for MedEd, we created an Adobe Spark page, and this is sort of what it looks like. If you want to add individual elements, you basically click the plus button, and then you can add a photo, a text, a button, a video, or whatever. So these are all, for example, text elements that we did. And then we added videos that we separately hosted up on YouTube, which we made separately, and we hosted them up on YouTube. So those are those videos. And then this is a button, and this button actually links to the Qualtrics page. So this is what it would look like on the user side. It's basically one long page. Click this button, and this actually links to a Qualtrics survey form. So speaking of Qualtrics, I'm just going to go back to Qualtrics now. So Qualtrics, again, it's something that you have access to as a UM student. You log in with your NetID. And we have different quizzes for all the different stations. So I'm just going to click a quiz name here. It's actually locked. So say I wanted to create a quiz, like a new quiz. Say we wanted to create a quiz for registration or something. I click Create Project, blank survey form. I'll just say test on here. Click Create Project. And then you basically just write up your different questions. There's a couple of things which are important. Make sure you click Block Options, click Question Randomization, and then click Randomize the order of all questions. And then you can click Tools, Scoring, Scoring Options. Well, first you click which options correct, then you click Scoring Options. Show summaries for category at the end of the survey. So this basically makes sure that whoever takes the quiz, they'll know what they got on the quiz at the end after they click the submit button, if you click that button. Let's click back to editor. And then make sure you click survey options. Make sure that the default things are clicked. If you click survey flow, and you can click add an element, and what you could do here is add an authentication service. So this makes sure that people basically have to log in using their NetID, the UME NetID, to access the quiz. So that adds an additional option. Okay, so back to question randomization. Say you have a question bank, but you don't want respondents to answer all the questions in the question bank. What you would do is click block options, click question randomization, click this button, say you only want response to answer 5 of the questions. You don't want to give them like a 50 question bank and have them answer all the 50 questions or whatever. Say they should only see 5 questions. Click this, and just enter in the letter or the number 5 here, and that'll basically just randomize the questions and present only 5 questions to particular respondent. So that's a good option if you have a question bank and you want to be able to sort of randomly get questions out of the question bank. So after you're done with all of that, well, actually, no, first, let's go back here, click collaborate, and then you can enter in basically everyone else on the RQI team. You can type in their emails, and so they can also edit the survey as well. When that's all done, you basically are ready to administer the survey. So you go to distributions and click get a single reusable link, and then that'll basically create a link of the survey, and then you can email that out, send that out to station managers, etc. So that is a quick rundown of basically how we used Qualtrics to create our quizzes, and then the modules themselves, as I mentioned earlier, are all on Adobe Spark. And the previous, and we basically just uploaded video screen recordings for RedCap, but and also screen recordings for PowerPoint as well to YouTube, and we just copied and pasted the YouTube URLs in.